Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're gonna talk about 5 steps to get good at painting skies. This was a highly requested video and I finally got around to making it. So let's get straight to it. For this I'm going to be painting on Photoshop. You can use whichever app you're comfortable with. So I've created these 5 steps. Step 1 is to create a simple gradient. I'm not going to be painting this out live because it just takes a few seconds to select a lighter color, select a darker color and paint this in. I think this is a very important step 1 because this sets the mood of your sky. So you can either have it in the daytime, evening, more vivid colors in the evening, and then nighttime. So that's step 1. Okay, let's go straight to step 2. Would be to block in the clouds. Okay, so I'm just going to select like the really light color over here. I'm going to make it a little brighter, not totally white. My point over here is just, to quickly get in the shape of the clouds. Okay, you can use any brush you want. I'm just using a really weird soft brush that I think I got from Shadi Safadi's brush set. So yeah, just some clouds. Okay, so that's it. You can even just use the normal round brush for this. Okay, so okay, that's clouds. So like quickly I've just blocked in here to show you the others. Now selecting the color of the clouds, depending on your time of day, you either go lighter or darker. If it's towards the evening setting and so on, and night, like evening you usually get darker when the sun's setting, but night you can go a little brighter, deciding on the colors. So step 2 is just basically blocking in the clouds. What's important to note, and what I personally like doing in my style of painting clouds, is to give them a sort of a flow. As you can see here, in these white clouds, they sort of flow along this way, like all the brush strokes move in that direction. Similarly, you can see in all these others have sort of maintained the direction of which the clouds move, the which they are flowing. It sort of adds this extra drama to the composition. It's just something I do. I mean, clouds can be on all shapes and sizes. This is just how I personally like painting it. You can go any other way you want. Okay, next step, okay, comes to shaping the clouds. So basically, when it comes to shaping, you see this brush that I have. I usually like to take the same brush and make that the eraser. So I just select it as the eraser, and I just sort of erase off the parts in order to get a more defined or detailed shape of the brush. So it's alternating a lot between the eraser and the brush tool to get these sharper edges, and adding in some details, so you can literally erase off all the clouds, paint them in, shape them out however you'd like to. So this is also really rough because this video I don't want to drag this on for too long, so I'm just going to make this super rough. As you can see, I'm just painting in more clouds, erasing it, painting some more, erasing it, just to add some, make them look a little more dramatic at least. You can leave them fluffy if you want. I just like doing this, adds a little more shape to them. I don't even know how these clouds are finally gonna look at the end. This is just me just shaping them a bit weirdly. Okay. So we tend to take a lot of time on this stage, get the perfect cloud shape, but clouds can be on all shapes and sizes, right? So there's no real necessity to doing that. Okay, that's step 2. I'm just going to leave it at this. It's okay, I guess. That's step 3 was shaping. Step 2 is blocking, and step 3 is shaping. And next, what we're going to do, if you look in the right, I'm just going to lock these pixels so everything I paint does not go beyond the shape that I've created. And step 3, I think, will be the lighting. So I'm just going to take a little darker color. And oh yeah, you can imagine the lighting coming from the top left. So in all the darker regions, I'm just going to fill in with a blue color, because these clouds do have some dimension to them, right? They're not totally flat out. So similarly, add in some dark color, pick the lighter color, fill that in, so it adds a little shape and mass to these clouds. darker color there. Okay, and also after adding the dark colors you need light, right? So same direction where the light was supposed to be from, just start, in this case I'm just adding white. So this is really where you get into detailing the clouds. So you can shape them however you like, go into how much ever details you like. Even the brush you're using, if you're using a texture brush, you'll get a whole different feel to it. I'll show you some examples later on. I have some paintings where I've used a different texture brush to this, but for the sake of this I'm just doing it super quickly. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. And as you can see, how I've done the others is I've added darker tones and lighter tones to add some dimension to the clouds, give it some lighting and shadow. Yeah. Next step comes the details. Okay, so when it comes to details, as you can see, it's not much of a difference, but it's just adding some slight highlights to them, adding a few more clouds here and there. You can spend as much time as you like on this step. So in my case, I can add some smaller clouds here, just make it seem like it's more detailed. As you can see, I've not even zoomed into this piece at all right now because I don't want to get too caught up in these details. That's beside the point, because clouds are usually just in the background. I don't focus too much on them. So you can even turn off the clipping mask, select some color, add in some clouds in the background just to add some depth to the sky. You can go crazy on this step, so how much ever you like to. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but you guys get the point, right? So it's more or less just selecting the colors that are already there on the screen and adding some texture to them. Okay. Next thing is, when it comes to detailing, there's another tip I like to use. So after that is I'm just gonna lock these pixels. I select color, and basically I take my brush, set it to like color dodge. Is it gonna work here? No. Set it to color dodge, and I'm just gonna see. I kind of get the feel that there's a sun over there. Over here, I'm just gonna, for this one, make it a little more yellow. Kind of gives you that glow, you know, over there. Since this is the nighttime moon, I'm gonna, oh, that's too much. It's easy to get carried away over here. Just sort of lights it up, and over here. Wait, I need to do it on this layer, I think. Yeah. So kind of adds a little brightness to it, like as if like light is hitting it. But it's not really needed, it just gives an extra feel to it and makes it a little more moody and dramatic. Okay, so this is just the top 5 steps, quick steps to taking it forward and making these clouds. Okay, some examples. If you use the texture brush and spend a little more time on it, here's another sky that I've done the exact same thing. You can see the flow going like this in this direction mainly. Next one here, the flow goes completely this. You can actually see the direction where the clouds are flowing. And another example would be here. This is just a basic round clouds, and yeah, this doesn't have much of a flow. This is more like a patchy sky. But yeah, these are examples of just different skies that I've done, and I hope that this video helps you guys. And stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.